vloggy vlog. I am so excited for this week's vlog because it is another episode of my New York City Diaries. So if you're new here, hi, my name is Eloise and I recently just moved back to New York October 12th, something like that. It is December 2nd today. Crazy that it's already the last month of 2024. But if you're not new here, welcome back. You guys know the drill. I'm so glad to be spending another Sunday with you. This is gonna be a crazy week because we're Christmas shopping, we're doing Christmas things. I leave next week for a holiday trip with my mom. So this is kind of my last week in New York for 2 weeks, which is kind of crazy. Yeah, I'll be MIA for 2 weeks. I'm actually only bringing my vlog camera. My phone is gonna be turned off the entire 2 weeks that I'm away because one thing I realized is that I work nonstop. I don't know what having a chill day is. I am a workaholic and I know that about myself. And the positive side to that is that I love my job so much that I always want to be working and vlogging. With that, I feel like the separation between just personal life and work life is very, very thin, and sometimes I don't really know what the difference is. So these 2 weeks away are really just meant for me to like get in a perfectly good headspace going into 2025. Try to not work myself to death. I'm scared because I feel like our society, I never am without my phone, and so much can happen in 2 weeks. My trail of thought just got interrupted because I just met a girl who recognized me from TikTok, which is why I love just so much fun living in New York. She's visiting from Boston, super cute, but now I am grabbing cash really quickly from my bank because my Christmas tree is getting delivered. I bought a Christmas tree feeling very festive and I have to pay in cash, so let's go do that. Right now I'm going to the jewelry store that I get all of my jewelry from. If you follow me on TikTok, then you know that it's New Top Jewelry. My necklace stack is unique to me because I picked out every single piece. It took me 3 years because I just couldn't decide which one, but I'm going there because I love Christmas and I think Christmas is where I thrive because I really think about each gift that I give people and like why I'm giving it to them. So I've decided for my brother that's not my actual biological brother but basically my brother, who you guys met during Thanksgiving, he was just standing there and I was like, wait, I feel like you need like a necklace, and his faith is something that's really important to him and that I admire. I myself am not a religious person, but his faith is really important to him. And so I figured that a cross chain would, one, just like elevate every single one of his outfits, but would also just be a very touching and good gift. So I'm going to New Top Jewelry right now just to see what options they have. Pendants, also chains, see how long it would take, get pricing, and just evaluate all of that. So yeah, that's where we're going right now. And then I'll show you guys her selection because literally with necklaces and bracelets and things, go to a jewelry store, like you're gonna get a better bang for your buck, and it's also just, you can really customize it. I'll see you guys there. My hands are freezing. I went in there, got the pricing for the necklace. I just sent it to my mom to get it like approved, quote unquote, just to see if she thinks that he would like it, which I totally think he will because it looks so good. I'm gonna go home, quickly warm up, and then head back out in a little. So yeah, home for now. I just got home, I picked up my packages and my tree! She's so cute, she's so beautiful. I was walking yesterday and because I'm leaving, I like really debated whether or not I wanted to get a tree. But I was like, I want this apartment to like feel like home, and like when I'm home, we decorate the tree, you do all the things. So even though I won't be here, I was like, I think having a tree so I can put all the presents underneath is just gonna like add to the whole Christmas spirit. So I bought one, I got my nails done, and I was walking by this place and I was like, it's so cold outside. And I was like, I really don't have to carry a tree. And then walked by this place and it says we deliver. And I said, great. We got the tree delivered yesterday. Also got this sweater. It's so soft. It's from a cashmere company called No Name. Might be a little bit too big. I'll try it on later. But I also got this Amazon package because my coffee table is coming today and I wanted to get some coffee books. So first of all, the Architectural Digest AD like iconic coffee table book was 30% off. It's normally like 100 and something and it was like $67. So I obviously had to get this. I also took the liberty to buy myself the iconic Nisi pasta book because she's just so beautiful. And I didn't just buy one, I bought two. because I am gonna be using this as a Christmas gift. So it's fun now that I have Christmas gifts. So I'm gonna put this one to the side. And then I got 2 other copybooks that, again, I just wanted to get so I could see how they stacked. This one I thought was just cool, and I've never seen anyone have it. It says coolness. It says in the back, you can't buy cool. You're cool when you're completely yourself, but don't try to be cool. That's extremely uncool. I feel like that's like so true. I also just like that it's a white book, so it will go with everything. And then last book, Vogue. Not your average Vogue book. This is an updated version of the illustrated history of the world's most famous magazine. It also was on sale, and I don't know, thought it was cool. So also got this one. My mom every single year just like asks for slippers, and then she completely ruins them. So Parachute Home, that does like the homeware, was having a sale again. So I got these slippers. This is them. So got these. They didn't come with a box, so I have to find a box to put them in, but we love that Christmas shopping is underway. I'm allowing myself a 5-minute rant. Not even, it's gonna be 2 minutes. So I ordered this coffee table. It's from Hong Kong, pay a shit ton of money for it. White glove service is attached to the service. Like what you're paying also includes white glove, shipping, whatever. So I got a call yesterday, everything's set up. We're like, great, they're gonna be here from 1 to whatever time, amazing, great. A different guy calls me today and he's like, hey, I'm 20 minutes out. And I was like, phenomenal, great, I'm at home waiting for you. So 20 minutes go by, he calls and he goes, hey, so they're not letting us bring it upstairs because there's no COI. I was like, no, I have it in my email. The COI was signed this morning. Everything's good to go. You're supposed to be fine. And he goes, okay, give me 1 second. Calls me back 5 minutes later. He goes, yeah, so it's just downstairs. We don't know what to do with it. They're not letting us up, like whatever. And I was like, okay, I'll come downstairs because it's a 125-pound table. I cannot lift that by myself. And it's not like my doorman's responsibility. I also paid for the white glove service for it to be unboxed and everything, delivered to my apartment. I go downstairs and I'm like, hey, like where are you? They said everything was fine. And he goes, oh, I'm not there. And he goes, no, my guy is here. And I was like, so you're not here, but your guy is here. So you've just been acting as a liaison between 2 different parties. I go downstairs, the guy is just staring at me. And I was like, hey, like, can you bring it up to my apartment? And he's like, no verbal, whatever. And I was like, you know what, at least bring it upstairs. So he brings the coffee table and he's like, where do you want it? And I was like, oh, you can just put it right here. He puts it on its side. So it's 125 pounds. And then he just leaves it and then he's like, okay, bye. And I was like, can you at least put it down? So then he puts it down, but that's it. And I'm like, what did I just pay for? So now I have to sit here and go through my email and try to figure out who to contact about the table, because I feel like if I paid that much money, there's no reason why I should be charged for a table that's still inside of its box, you know? But I'm excited to see my table. So I'm gonna go unbox it, and then where I was getting flustered, I put a carpet down, and I don't know if I like the carpet. You know what, we're just gonna hope for the best, because I've been super excited for this table, and yeah, but that was just the most obnoxious and irritating situation to deal with, because what did I pay so much money for if you're not gonna unbox it? I could have just paid regular shipping and done it myself. So I'm like confused because it's really low to the ground, and I feel like this couch isn't like that big, but I'm not really sure what happened. It's really pretty, and I love that it has this so you can store like blankets and other things inside of it. It's a little too low to the ground, so now I need to figure out how I'm returning this. I literally just put it back in its box because I hated it. And I also packed up the rug as well because I hated the way that it looked. So now we're back to just like square one. But tell me why the website that I got the coffee table at website is like, oh, no returns on boxes that are open. Well, how am I supposed to see my thing if I can't open it? But you know what? I just want it gone. So gonna do what I have to do. Like, level of irritation is up here. And we started off the day great. So I'm really just breathing. Everything will be fine. If we're being candid, if we're being honest, these are the issues that are affecting me right now. I left, I went for a little walk. I had a laser appointment, so I went to go do that. Gave myself a second to breathe. But while I was at Seb Laser, if you've done a ton of laser appointments, you can go in for what's called a 10-minute touch-up, where basically in 10 minutes, they just touch up the area if there just isn't that much hair. And it costs you way less. And this entire time, I've been making appointments for the full area because I thought that's what I had to do. And she was like, no girl, you like don't need to do that. For anyone who goes to sub laser, you can just get a treatment pack and it literally saves you money. Winter arc, baby, we're making sure that we're hairless before the summer, and now is the time with my 10-minute touch-ups. What do we have to do for the rest of the day? I have one more sponsored video that I have to finish. It's for Raban. We have to go take some Instagram carousel pictures. You guys know me. Instagram content literally gives me the most anxiety. So I'm gonna go do that. And then tonight, super fun, we're going to see the Rockettes, which if you know New York, that is like such an iconic New York Christmas staple to do. So I'm super excited that I get to go and we get to meet them and like have a little meet and greet, hang out with them, which I think is such a cool opportunity. So obviously we're going together. But right now I'm gonna go take off my makeup really quickly because it's been sitting on all day and I pretty much only have mascara, concealer, powder. So I'm gonna actually do a full face to make sure that my pictures look good, and then off we go. Okay, we just got in the car. We went to the Beekman to shoot content for, let me show you, Raban, the silver one. She's floral, she's very fruity. We're headed uptown to Radio City Music Hall, where we're gonna go see the Rockettes. I let myself sleep in until 7:45 because by the time I got back yesterday, I still had work I had to finish. So I literally didn't go to bed till 12:45, and I can do a lot on no sleep, but I need it. But I'm making my hot lemon water. I'm trying to get back into that because it was a great way to start just with like a big chunk of water in the beginning of the day. I got coconut cold yesterday. If you've been on TikTok, you definitely have seen it. And I was very weary because everyone was like, oh my God, it's disgusting, all these different things. Call me crazy, I love the original flavor. It doesn't even taste like anything. And you're supposed to take it with a wooden spoon. So here goes. It's so good. But now I'm kind of curious what the other flavors taste like. I feel like I just finally like re-woke up. I've been sitting here cranking out some work. I gave myself until 10 to hop in the shower and then start getting dressed because we have an Aerie pajama fun event at 12:30, and then I'll go over the schedule for today. Like I said, this is an extremely busy little week. In New York, the corner store like opened up a couple weeks ago and it's literally the hardest reservation to get, but apparently it's amazing and I've been dying to go. They also have this photographer, it's called Watching New York, and he takes like street style pictures of people walking, kind of just like live, laugh, loving. But after that, we're gonna come back and I have a meeting with my management, which we just do like once a month to make sure everything's in line. And then after that, at 5:15, we're meeting Olivia Rodrigo. And the night, we're going to an Alexa Amazon holiday party. The only content that I have to do is Aerie, and then I have a video with Elf, which is super fun because it's a primer. So I also have to make sure that's done. And I hit 600K on TikTok today. But yeah, so another extremely busy day where we're just go, 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 go. But then 1 week tomorrow, I'll be relaxing off of my phone. So let me finish taking all of my probiotics and vitamins. And then my whole top hop in the shower early. Fresh face out the shower. Turns out that the event is actually at 12, not 12:30, but I'm mentally still on 12:30 time. But I feel like with events, there's always like a good 10 to 15 minute break. I'm gonna show you guys what I'm wearing, which is already planned out on the Canva, obviously. So it's this white sweater that actually is really soft. And then I don't know what about these pants literally screamed my name the minute I saw them on the website. They're cheetah. And I don't know what, I just thought it was so cool. So I'm gonna go try these on and then I'll show you before we do our makeup and then eventually head out. Did my makeup, you can't see the blush. I used Rhode Pocket Blush in Freckle. You can't see it, but it looks so good in person. We've got my sunnies, the bag. I'm obsessed. This isn't what I would normally wear, but I'm obsessed. I went to the new Christian Dior store in Soho and got this one that I absolutely love, but I'm not feeling it today. Honestly, might go with J'adore l'or, also Dior. Just left corner store. That was so good. I forgot to record. We had these little like Wagyu, sort of giving French onion dip. So good. I got to see some girls that I haven't seen in forever, which was super fun. And the group of content creators that they had like varied so much that it was really cool. All the different activations they had. So you obviously could do your little beanie thing. There was the tarot card reading, and then there was also the divinity dice thing, so that was cool too. But I was like, wow, this is like such a cool thing to do. I'm headed home now because I have a meeting with my agency before we go to see Olivia Rodrigo and then tonight the Amazon event. So a lot to do, a lot to do. So my meeting ended up running later than it was supposed to, and now I don't have time to go meet Olivia Rodrigo because the Amazon event, the car is coming at 5:40. It's 5:12 now. I'm eating some leftover Japanese sweet potatoes that I made. I'm gonna go film a TikTok video that I meant to film today. Let's go do that before we go oons. Okay guys, we're gonna give you a cute little OOTD before we go to tech the halls with Amazon. The attire was cocktail attire. So for starters, wearing this little Skims dress, but I flipped it to the back. Not that it's like giving anything because it's gonna be covered anyway, but more for the neckline. This is the same Matrix X jacket that I got from Noor Hamor. Never heard of them before, but beautiful leather. Last but not least, the classic Shanae, but wearing it like this, say my highs and hellos, only staying for an hour, get my snacks, and then come back to bed.
All black fit, it's very simple, so I kind of wanted the jacket to do the talking.
You know what they say, when you're wearing like all the same color, you play with texture.
Yeah, and since this is cocktail, I was just like, it's cold outside, it's gonna be all black.
Winter wonderland.
The jacket, it's gonna do its thing.
It's gonna do its thing. Okay, we're late, so we're gonna go, but bye. In the car on the way for a very exciting content situation. I am filming. Actually, no, I don't even want to tell you because I want it to be a surprise. We're almost to the office, but it is with an iconic makeup guru, I want to say. Already late. I was like super late leaving the house and I didn't realize the office was all the way like uptown. And then after that, I have to run back home, do some work, and then I have today's just like a fun day with brands. I have a confidential, I can't tell you who it's with. I'm getting a first look at it and then I basically just get to tell them my feedback and things like that before it goes fully into production and it's like out for everyone to get. So that is super exciting. Also just want to say this is what my makeup looks like after I did it in 4 minutes and 28 seconds. I timed myself because I literally was rushing out of the house. She's simple. They're gonna have their makeup artistry team there just to touch up if anything needs to be touched up. But yeah, just chilling in the car. Got my work bag, ready for another beautiful day in the city. So word on the street is you were the king of creating a perfect house.
Is that what they said?
That's not what I heard.
You want to test it out?
Yeah, I do. My makeup's done, but I think my lips are the last thing. So. Back home, about to start some work, which is always fun. Got Brittney on the phone. Good morning. It's dark outside. It's freezing. I'm actually about to just, maybe I'll take a bath tonight. Like I just want to be like surrounded by like warmth. I ended up not going to the berries gifting because again, I think I just overextended myself and sometimes I forget that there is travel time associated with things. Like by the time I would have left the apartment, gone there, I had work to do. It just like just wasn't working. It is 5:13 and I want dinner. I have some leftover Japanese sweet potato. I made this really good cucumber avocado salad that I'm gonna make again. But now it's kind of like, what protein do I have? So basically, maybe last week, I decided to attempt making pickled onions. Here they are. I had my leftover sweet potatoes, and so I made myself a baby bowl. Avocado, my sweet potatoes, my pickled onion, and then my chicken. It doesn't look that good because I've been like eating it, but you know, she's cute. She's actually very colorful. Low-key, I wish I had some beans. That would have been like so fire. This morning's been such a productive morning, but also like a slow morning. I really just took my time, relaxing. I feel like Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday were so hectic and crazy that today I kind of was like, let's start the whole Christmas decorating and really just getting into the vibes. I wrapped my first gift and I have a ton more to wrap. I ordered more wrapping paper. So I'm gonna try to get as much of that done as possible. There are legitimate snow flurries outside, and of course I have a ton of errands that I just want to get out of the way so I can like sit at home and not do anything. First off, I have to go to Vivrel and return 2 bags so that I can get 2 more. But the way that I've kind of like mapped everything out is that we were just like hitting everything across the board. So after that, my G7X, she's so cute and great, but literally the thing that holds the camera screen in place, the nails come out so fast, and in LA there was a great place that I could go, but I don't know where to go in New York. So I've got 2 camera shops that I'm gonna try to ask if they have the screw and can just put it in. Then I am gifting several people JellyCats this holiday season because I think they're the greatest gifts. So I'm going to 2 stores to try to find specific JellyCats because again, every person has a certain gift for a reason. And then have a call with one of my financial advisors, and then potentially meeting up with a friend to get a hot chocolate because it is so cold outside, it's kind of necessary. Oh, and then I have to go pick up one other thing from Target on the way, and then we'll come back home and like literally not leave for the rest of the day. It's also a day that I'm just not wearing any makeup because I kind of just want to give my skin a second to just like relax because I've been wearing makeup every single day. So that's what my face looks like. I've got my gloves on. I will be using my AirPods Maxes as earmuffs. Put on these little hunter boots. There's no time like the present. Let's just get this out of the way. Target, secure. Next stop, camera store. And the way they've been charging me $90 for 1 screw. I was kind of confused. He was like, oh no, there are 4 different screws and we have to replace. But literally I've had this happen several times because this camera's so annoying. It's only 1 screw. So now I'm gonna go to a different camera store. This place is huge. Used counter department, photography, surveillance. I'm confused. I have a call in a couple minutes. So as I walk down to the JellyCat store, I'm gonna be on the phone. Killing 2 birds with 1 stone. When I was looking online for JellyCats at the stores that had them, there was a place called Kidding Around, which is the cutest store name ever. It's on the corner of 15th and 6th. Literally right in the front, they have an Eloise at Christmas time book, which is clearly a sign. The JellyCat that I'm looking for, one of them is the taco, which everyone has. It's not that crazy to find, but the holiday one that I'm looking for is the gingerbread, and they have hot chocolate. And because I don't know what the other store's gonna have, I might just get this one as a backup, and I can always return it. It is cute, like the little mug, adorable. Just left Pink Olive, which is such a cute store if you're looking for just like gifts or little things, because we're on the hunt for a JellyCat, a very specific one. They unfortunately did not have it, but I'm meeting my friend at Bar Isolino to get a hot chocolate and treat ourselves before we continue on with the adventures of the day. So I called a couple places trying to look for the gingerbread JellyCat. It is sold out at every place I called, but I'm gonna keep calling when I go home. Slight intermission. My dining chairs are coming, which will sort of almost complete the living room. Obviously, we are now still on a hunt for the perfect coffee table, but I believe it's just gonna come when it's meant to. We're gonna finish up the tree, wrap up a couple Christmas presents, and then, I don't know, see where the rest of the day takes us. I've wrapped presents, the chairs came. It's really starting to look like home. I'm very curious what you guys are gonna think about the chairs, but we have a little snacky snack. First of all, these chairs are the ones that arrived. They're green, and there's this sort of like green velvet, which I just thought tied in really well with the brown and the little hints of green that are all over the apartment. I put on a face mask and took a shower, and I also ordered Indian food from my favorite takeout place. Indian food is literally just like my comfort takeout meal. Every time I order from Brooklyn Curry House, they'll like give you a complimentary like little dish. Sometimes it's lentils. They give me like a potato thing that actually is really good. I'm gonna watch a Christmas movie. My house feels Christmassy. It dawned on me this week why I love the New York City Diaries so much, and or LA Diaries, because they're weeks in my life, and I feel like you get such a better idea of what like real life is when you can see what encompasses a week and just like everything that I do. Some days are fun, sometimes only like one exciting thing to do. And so when I do like these weeks in my life, I feel like it's one, just like more relatable because you're getting to see the highs, the lows, me freaking out about a table, like, but then also doing super fun things like going to events and like seeing behind the scenes. I really feel like YouTube is like a season of your life, or like different seasons. So like LA Diaries was a season of my life where I lived in LA, and the videos come out once a week. Way back when your favorite TV shows would literally show up once a week. You couldn't get to episode 2. You couldn't like get everything all in one. You had to wait. And I feel like that's kind of like what YouTube is, or at least that's like how I think about YouTube. I'm gonna go watch a holiday movie now. Finish eating my food. I hope you enjoyed this week's vlog. It's definitely a longer vlog. I listened to your comments, and a lot of you guys were like, you want 30, 45. Somebody even said they wanted a 3-hour vlog, and I was like, girly pop, so much love to you. I don't even think that all this footage is gonna equal 3 hours, but I'm definitely trying out the longer format, and let me know what you guys think of it. Let me know if you guys want this to be longer segment. I don't know, just give me your thoughts as always. But I'm headed off to Zanzibar in 4 or 5 days, and that is a very exciting vlog because it's also gonna be like a YouTube exclusive. I'm not doing TikTok like I mentioned earlier. I hope everyone just like had an amazing week and is excited for the holidays. And yeah, I love you guys, and I'll see you guys next week.